Alrighty, we were under the jail, I believe, just having broken Mom out. Yeah. Can't go this way because of the fallen pipes, so now we got to backtrack! Yay. I feel like maybe I should turn that off, but it didn't give me the option, so... The hell is going on with the dancing pixel there? Also, that was definitely not there the first time we were through here. Why is everything
What
falling
the hell's going
apart?
on? Jenny, please hurry! He's coming! I'm going as fast as I can. Also, hi, Mrs. LeClue. My mom isn't here. Oh no! What happened? Jenny? Jenny, are you okay?
Abandoned by her mother, hunted by a killer, covered in filthy water. Jenny LeClue was most certainly not okay.
Just let me focus on not getting brutally murdered. Dr. Benderson says it's always better to get things out in the open. You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Oh boy, right on the rat skeleton. Looks like this leads right back into the mines. Alright, where is it? So the inconsistency is rather annoying of it's too high to pick up and I can pick it up.
Sure wish I still had my flashlight.
Was Jenny ready for the next chapter of her adventure?
See, I told you we should have turned it off.
An unfamiliar feeling began to ferment in the back of Jenny's mind. Doubt. Why did her mother act so suspiciously? Where did she go in such a hurry? Jenny had expected answers, but now each step forward felt as if the ground were crumbling beneath her feet.
Literally. Spooky. Until dawn, you are not.
Jenny, are you okay? Oh, everything's super down here. Just wandering around in total darkness, trying not to get killed. Oh, well, if you need some light, there's one on your walkie-talkie. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? You said not to disturb you.
Jenny fumbled in the darkness until she found the switch on her walkie-talkie. Jenny stood perilously close to the edge of a deep pit. If Susie hadn't interrupted her when she did...
Convenient.
I'm going to have to jump to that minecart.
But even if Jenny made the jump, she couldn't be sure it would support her weight.
If it was going to fall, it would have done it by now.
Jump to certain death.
See? Steady as a rock. That's enough near-death experiences for one day.
Nah, I'm sure you got more. Where is it?
Tunnel 13. Unlucky for some.
Journal updated. To-do, 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 to-do. Near death count 8. Or that was 9, not 8. Scrap? Gallery. Come on, I am 2 scraps away from being done with the postcards.
Jenny shivered as she realized the true scale of the tragedy that had befallen the miners.
I'm standing in the world's biggest tomb. And if none of the miners got out, how am I supposed to?
Fortunately, Jenny had Susie Glatz.
Susie, come in! Thank goodness! I was worried you dropped your walkie-talkie. The line just went dead. Yeah. Well, anyway, I need...
Her mouth went dry.
I need your...
How could one word be so difficult to say?
I need your... help.
Jenny felt a wave of nausea as the words left her mouth.
Susie? Are you there? It would be an honor to assist you in any way I can, Jenny LeClue.
Oh boy.
I'm in Tunnel 13. I've reached a dead end. I need you to find me another way out. Of course. Just give me a moment. Found it! You're close to the extraction chamber, where they transfer crystals to the surface for processing. There's bound to be an exit there. But it's a long way up. You're going to have to climb.
Of course.
No problem. Oh, and Susie, thanks.
First, though, sticker.
Extraction chamber. This is definitely it.
Nothing over there. A lever. Fascinating. Pull the lever, Kronk.
It's stuck.
Of course. Must be something else I'm not seeing along here. There we go. One more to go. Nope. I wanted you to grab that.
It looks like it might still work.
That would be convenient. God damn it.
I was better off in the dark. That was satisfying. But what did it do?
I wonder if I can do the other lever now. Interesting. That definitely wasn't there before. Also, I can't run. So that was necessary. Nope. Came down over here, but I can't really get up to there. Actually, before I do that, I didn't examine the wheel.
It's a pulley of some kind. The rope must be attached to something nearby.
Okay, now I can go get on the thingy. I just drop down from here? No. Of course not. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. I don't need any help, thank you. Would you please stop cloning yourself? Oh boy, time to break more boards. Almost missed the sticker. I wonder if I get a chapter select somewhere near the end, or after I beat it, so I can go back and get the crap I miss. Oh no.
Shafts of moonlight shone through cracks in the ceiling.
The extraction chamber.
Is this a weight puzzle?
That was too close. I better get moving.
No update to the journal yet. Oh good, I can run again. We're holding something, but I can't inspect it yet.
The man in black! I need to find somewhere to hide. And fast.
High up in the air, out of sight, covered on all sides. The minecart was an ideal hiding place.
Hopefully I get to explore after. I want to know what that paper says.
Jenny peered over the edge of the minecart. She was confident the man in black wouldn't spot her, but she'd need to remain perfectly still. Even the slightest sound could give her away. Almost in the clear. Just a few more seconds of absolute silence.
Jenny!
God damn it.
I just wanted to say, I think we had a really good breakthrough just now. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I can feel our friendship growing. I know it's a silly thing to say, but...
I didn't see the tap thing up there.
My luck is starting to run out.
You can't be
Won't be long
that
before he reaches
stupid,
the jail
Kenny.
and realizes my mom isn't there.
And something told her he wouldn't be very pleased.
Are you trying to get me killed? Sorry. I just wanted to let you know I'm here for you whenever you need me. That's very nice, Susie. But none of that matters if I'm dead. Don't call me, I'll call you.
Where is it? Okay, now can I read
The
this? Thank
shuttered
you.
skull of a long-deceased miner looked up at Jenny.
Poor guy.
Clara, I write this knowing you'll never read it. Everyone is dead. I will be next. My wound is infected. Ew. Poor Samuel.
That was somebody's dad. He was still alive and no one came to help him. He never got to say goodbye.
Jenny knew exactly how that felt.
The Council of Three blamed the workers to protect their secret.
Jenny folded up the letter and placed it in her pocket.
I'll find your family, Samuel, and deliver it to them personally. And I won't rest until the whole town knows the truth. Structurally unsound, just like everything else around here. There are 2 minecarts attached together by a system of pulleys. After all these tremors, I'm amazed they're still hanging up there.
Fragments of quartz crystal littered the room.
They're beautiful.
She held one in her hands.
It'd be a good souvenir if it wasn't so heavy.
Yeah, I didn't think I could go that way, but it was worth a shot. Oh, Wondering if I can do anything else in this room. Come on. Doesn't really seem like it. There's nothing I can push to get to that ladder unless it's
That's
past
one big
here.
pile of rocks. They must weigh a ton each. I can see a light up there.
But the ladder was out of reach.
Ah, now I'm probably going to solve the puzzle.
Like a well-oiled machine, Jenny LeClue's brilliant mind kicked into gear. A plan had started to form.
How can I reach the ladder?
Need 3. Minecart. Crystals. Ladder.
I can stand on the minecart to reach the ladder. But first, I need to get it down. And I know exactly how to do it.
That wasn't too difficult.
The minecart is connected to a pulley. When I jumped inside, it lowered, but it didn't reach the floor. First, I'll climb to the top of the rickety scaffolding. Then I'll jump in the minecart with my pockets full of crystals. The extra weight will carry me all the way to the floor. At the bottom, I'll climb out and push the minecart underneath the ladder. Finally, I'll use the added height to reach the ladder. Then it's a straight shot to freedom.
Thank you for spelling that out completely. Thought you could hide from me, did you?
Another cave-in, another dead end.
Looks like I had to go there, though, to get a crystal shard, so... So I think I need to drop in at least once to get that crystal that's on the side of the wall over there.
I can't fit any more crystals in my pockets. Hopefully this will be enough. Why didn't that work? Something's holding me back.
Nope, can't pick that one up. I guess that's if I didn't grab that other one. Of course. The last scrap! I did it! There we go. Dun, dun. Flip. Dear Violet, I took the trolley to the Botanic Gardens today. It was like stepping into the Garden of Eden. Such splendor, the colors, the smells. If only your gangrene had cleared up a bit, you could have joined me. Oh dear. I'm no artist, but I tried to capture the beauty of the plants on display. We'll have to do a slideshow when I return. As always, yours, Basil. Great. So what do I get for doing that? Also, how many of these do I have left? 2!
Another transmitter on Glatt's core property. Susie denied her family's involvement, but I can't imagine they don't know about this.
Ooh, I got an achievement, Secret Connections. What is that? Found all secret areas. Okay, so we must be near the end of the game. I might actually finish tonight. Whee! Uh-oh. I wonder if I was supposed to fail that.
Jenny opened her eyes and rubbed her aching head.
How long was I out for?
Things hadn't quite gone according to plan.
I guess my calculations were slightly off.
Fortunately, Jenny found herself in a familiar place.
This is the tunnel where I first came in.
Unfortunately, someone else had heard the commotion.
Uh-oh.
Time to go.
Not without my collectible, I'm not. Narrow escape. Does not give me any description for that.
Here goes nothing.
Welcome back, S32. Access level Z Alpha granted. Disarming blast door 13A. For your safety, please stand clear.
Jenny paused. She was finally here. Could it be true? Was her father really on the other side of this door?
Probably
The
not.
man she'd lost forever. She would have given anything to bring him back. What would she say to him? How would she feel when she saw him? Of all the puzzles she'd solved, every obstacle she'd climbed, and every leap of faith she'd made, this was the scariest moment of all.
Mom should be here.
She needed her. She needed someone. Maybe even Susie.
I'm not gonna solve anything by just standing here.
Arthurton had slowly revealed its secrets to Jenny, and now she faced the final chapter. Gathering her courage, she took a deep breath
This is it, Jenny.
and stepped into the darkness once more.
Dad?
More echo, echo, echo.
Her voice echoed in the darkness.
Going to turn on a light eventually? Hmm. Something tells me this isn't classic literature.
Another dead end. Of course he's not here.
Just another machine.
Arthurton, a small town seemingly like any other. Nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests. and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. Yes, Arthurton had it all. A main street with shops and a place to sip coffee. Schools, a college, a church, and a police station. The kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels.
Where did
But
we
you
hear
won't
this
find
before?
it anymore, for Arthurton is now the town that disappeared.
What?
Where once stood a city bustling with life, now lies an empty crater. How could a town suddenly and completely vanish from the face of the earth? And if it could happen to Arthurton, could it happen to your town too? Scientists are baffled. Church attendance is at a record high. Is this a sign of the end of days? Tonight we attempt to answer the question, what happened to Arthurton? The Enigma Report investigation starts now.
Jenny stared at the screen, astonished.
Arthurton disappeared?
It didn't make any sense. But of all the strange things she'd seen, one stood out more than the others.
There was something at the end of the tape.
Oh, you're going to make me...
There's something hidden in the stack.
Almost got it. There we go.
Dad! You are alive! It worked. Find Zazer. Need help?
This changes everything.
I better get out of here before I'm crushed to death!
Oh, now who? Hello? Is that you, Grandpa?
Stay back! I know what you've done. Show your face, you coward! Get away from me, you creep! I'm not scared of you! You take one more step!
Backed into a corner, with nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Was this the end
There's
for Jenny
only
LeClue?
us.
What the?
Hi!
Susie? Keith! You came back!
I had to.
Jenny choked back her tears. She had lost count of the number of times she'd almost died today, and it was starting to take its toll.
Let's get out of here before he wakes up! No, wait! Keith, this could be the man who killed your father. We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is. It won't matter if we're buried alive. Don't you want to know?
I do?
It doesn't matter.
What?
Look!
Wait, what?
Damn it!
How did he do that?
That's what I've been saying! The truth is no good if we're dead. I said that too!
It doesn't matter who said what. Let's go already.
Feudal fighter. I assume that was for picking fight
Our
instead of
three
flee.
intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the far side of town. Behind the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise, but this night had not yet ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of Arthurton, something stirred.
This is because I activated all those experiments,
Jenny
isn't it?
recounted the thrilling story of her entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zaza and his experiments, the truth behind the tragic accident in the mines, and how she discovered that her father was alive.
Oh, he could peddle
But she
that
left
coffee
out
shop
one critical
fast.
detail: the town that disappeared. How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself.
What an incredible adventure! Although, I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship.
Susie, shut up.
You never stop, do you? All these trials have really brought us together. And now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our very own mystery-solving club. It's just a shame we didn't unmask the man in black. So what's our next step, fearless leader? There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mom, before the cops do. But she could be anywhere. No, she's gone to Widow's Drop.
Where?
Widow's Drop. But I have no idea where that is. It's certainly not on any map I've seen.
That's because it's not a place.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad he grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate it from all the other plants. They all started to shrivel up.
Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration? The sudden feeling of everything falling into place. It's the moment a great detective lives for. An epiphany.
Great, want to share with the class?
What day do you take out the trash?
What?
What day does the garbage man come?
Friday? Why?
Of course! It was right there the whole time! Jenny! I know where my mom is.
Jenny!
And I know who killed Jean Strasberry. Jenny! Look out! Jenny, watch out!
made it!
I have to go back.
Go back?
But we just got out.
A little birdie told me I'd find 3 unruly kids out after curfew.
Oh no! Damn.
Stealing, breaking and entering, destruction of property. You're all in a heap of trouble. Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you here. But Keith, Susie, I expected more from you.
I'm ruined.
Sheriff, this is Station. Are you there?
Go ahead, Station.
Susie, Keith, I need you to create a distraction.
What?
There's no time to explain. Where are you going? You'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
No. Susie, please. No, not unless you say it. Say what? After everything we've been through, you know it's true.
Is this really the time?
Now is hardly the time for this. You told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing.
Not like
Hold on a
this!
second. Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here now!
We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny.
Come on, Jenny. It's not a big deal. Just say it.
This
This
could
is your
wait
last
till
warning.
later!
I am not gonna tell you again.
Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced, this was perhaps her toughest.
You aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. You don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it was to say it, Jenny knew deep in her heart it was true.
Fine. Susie Glatz, you are my friend. Thank you, friend.
Now can we focus?
Get out of here.
Yeah, I've got them. Safe and sound. I'm bringing them in now. What the?
You'll never catch us, Copper!
Sorry, Mr. LeClue.
Well, do you have them or not?
I thought I did. Where did she go?
I have to go back. Let me guess. Dean Straussberry. You know, this is going to raise quite a few questions.
My head.
Thank goodness. It worked.
Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dreams. What's wrong?
I almost didn't make it.
But you did. Now, We've got a lot of work to do.
I knew it!
Jenny?
Jenny?
Surprised to see me? I am only a child after all.
What is she?
How did you...
It was really quite simple. Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die.
What proves he knew he was going to die? Those two?
The Dean died on Thursday at 3:57 p.m. precisely. In his planner, I noted that he had canceled his meetings on Friday and rearranged a lunch date with Keith. At the time, this didn't strike me as unusual. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the Dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death.
Be nice if I had some kind of, like, explanation for what any of these are.
When I discovered the Dean's body in the library, his apparent cause of death was electrocution. However, I noticed strange marks covering his neck. His face was discolored and his skin was shriveled. Earlier that day, I found a microscope in Mom's lab that had been recently used. The remnants of a strange green liquid undulated on the slide. I would guess the very same liquid that Mom just injected into the Dean's neck. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice. Someone to revive you when the time was right.
Well, there's that one, and... that one?
In the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found a recently used vial. The residue was purple, the same color as the marks on the Dean's neck. I also found Dean Strasberry's book about dangerous and exotic plants. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant, then return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan.
I gotta say, I'm just guessing with this.
After the poison was administered, the Dean intended to give Mom his ring. But he accidentally dropped it, and it got stuck in the electrified track of the ladder. When he bent down to retrieve it, he was electrocuted and thrown from the balcony. The Dean instinctively reached out for something to stop himself from falling, but all he managed to grab was the ID card hanging around Mom's neck. Once she realized it was gone, she returned to collect it, but I had already found it. Even the smartest criminals make mistakes. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan.
Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself?
Yes, that's how you did it, but the real question is why?
Why?
Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid.
It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry.
Maybe for you.
Together. But first, I have to tell you about aliens.
Hi, CJ.
Oh, this is exciting. What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think, I did it all without anybody dying. Hello? Richard! Oh, what do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see? It all works out perfectly this way. I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious? But I didn't promise anything. But there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled? Richard, please. Richard? Hello? Hello?
Well, that sucks.
It's no good. They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance. Decades of work. It can't all end now. Oh, I have to. It's like Jenny's mum always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make. And I am a great author of detective stories. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus? Brilliant! Yes! You're always right, old friend. I'll let fate decide. Here goes.
Hello, Hex. Oh, fuck you, game. Oh. Well, we certainly can't have any more books without Jenny. We'll make him die for real. Or can I kill them all? No, I still have to pick one. That one?
Fate has spoken, but is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back.
Oh, would you stop it, game? The final decision.
Well, that was easier than I thought. It's the only way this scene can end. The ending the book deserves.
As I was saying,
What was that?
no more interruptions.
The tremors were getting more violent and more frequent.
Please, I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement. Everyone in town thinks CJ is crazy. A madman spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all the strange phenomena he's seen are real. And the culprits are men, not monsters.
Probably the Zazer crap. Try those two.
Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source. Something special. I uncovered the secret laboratories of Professor Zazer. He ran experiments to study the unique properties of Arthurton's resource. And his research was funded by a shady organization called the Council of Three. One of the experiments went tragically wrong and caused the collapse of the quartz mines. They covered it up and blamed the miners, and yet the experiments didn't stop. Instead, they built an even bigger facility. Years after the accident in the mines, an even greater tragedy struck Arthurton. Only this time, the townspeople didn't know. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world think we disappeared. At first, I thought I was solving two separate mysteries. But then it hit me like a ton of used books. The two were inextricably linked. And that's how I know your motive for staging the Dean's death.
You know, I'm still really not sure why. These two? Oh, get in there.
Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Zazer's machines. All under the watchful eye of the Council of Three. The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. Through her own investigation, Mom concluded that Dad had died under suspicious circumstances. She confronted the Dean. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mom saw an opportunity. And together, you concocted a plan to bring down the organization from the inside.
Oh, what a brilliant mind you have, Jenny LeClue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
But I didn't.
But what if you had?
I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices.
A flower cannot blossom without light.
Jenny had risked everything to save her mum.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
It's okay, Mom. You were running out of time to save Mr. Strasberry.
I was trying to protect you.
I know.
should have trusted you.
But you were wrong.
I just apologized.
No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I, until today. But then, I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him.
Henry?
Dad is alive! But he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us this whole time.
He made it back? Then the experiment worked!
Exactly!
But if he made it back, that means...
We can all get back! We need to get to the machine, right away.
No! First, we need to find Professor Zazer.
Select wisely, sure. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. If he follows, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. What? What? Are you kidding me? You end it there? This game came out like 4 years ago and there hasn't been a follow-up. Actually, hold on, let me look it up. Okay, yeah, no, 2018. I'm stunned. They ended it like that. Like, it was a fun game, but I... that ending just kind of ruins it. That isn't even a good cliffhanger. There probably should have been like another couple minutes to establish an actual cliffhanger. Hopefully there's an after credit scene, maybe. I have not been paying attention to these backer credits. I did see Edward Tong in there. It goes. The fuck off game. Oh, well, at least there's a scene select, so. Doesn't tell me anything about what I've missed, though, because I definitely did not get the achievement for gallery items, or. I know I missed a sticker. Oh, let's see. I don't know if that's the last sticker or if I'm missing 10 more of them. The dean just Oh, I get it. Whoever I picked to die was going to be the one who disappeared. But what was the point of the levers, and why is there an achievement tied to each one? Oh. Is this just right where the credits are? Yes. Well, I might as well, yeah. Can I skip? I cannot skip.
What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think, I did it all without anybody dying.
Gotta sit through this again.
Hello? Richard! Oh, what do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see? It all works out perfectly this way. I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious? But I didn't promise anything. But there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled? Richard, please. Richard? Hello? Hello? It's no good. They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance. Decades of work. It can't all end now. Oh, I have to. It's like Jenny's mum always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make. And I am a great author of detective stories. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus? Brilliant! Yes! You're always right, old friend. I'll let fate decide. Here goes.
Well, let's do Jenny this time.
Fate has spoken, but is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back. Wait, Jenny wasn't an option? Was she? Oh, Rufus, I think I need to lie down.
As I was saying,
What was that?
no more interruptions.
The tremors were getting more violent and more frequent.
Please, I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement. Everyone in town thinks CJ is crazy. A madman spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all the strange phenomena he's seen are real. And the culprits are men, not monsters.
You're really going to make me do this again.
Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source. Something special. I uncovered the secret laboratories of Professor Zazer. He ran experiments to study the unique properties of Arthurton's resource. And his research was funded by a shady organization called the Council of Three. One of the experiments went tragically wrong and caused the collapse of the quartz mines. They covered it up and blamed the miners, and yet the experiments didn't stop. Instead, they built an even bigger facility. Years after the accident in the mines, an even greater tragedy struck Arthurton. Only this time, the townspeople didn't know. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world think we disappeared. At first, I thought I was solving two separate mysteries. But then it hit me like a ton of used books. The two were inextricably linked. And that's how I know your motive for staging the Dean's death.
Surprised I managed to get these all right on my first try.
Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Zazer's machines. All under the watchful eye of the Council of Three. The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. Through her own investigation, Mom concluded that Dad had died under suspicious circumstances. She confronted the Dean. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mom saw an opportunity. And together, you concocted a plan to bring down the organization from the inside.
Oh, what a brilliant mind you have, Jenny LeClue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
But I didn't.
But what if you had?
I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices.
A flower cannot blossom without light.
Jenny had risked everything to save her mum.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
It's okay, Mom. You were running out of time to save Mr. Strasberry.
I was trying to protect you.
I know.
I should have trusted you.
But you were wrong.
I just apologized.
No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I, until today. But then, I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him.
Henry?
Dad is alive! But he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us this whole time.
He made it back? Then the experiment worked!
Exactly!
But if he made it back, that means...
We can all get back! We need to get to the machine, right away.
No! First, we need to find Professor Zazer.
Alright, I am going to pick number 2. See what that does. The exact same thing. So what's even the point of having 3 levers? Well, let's take a quick look in the gallery. How many of these did I miss? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. I missed quite a few. Also, we never figured out who the man in black was. Ah, yeah, because I chose Jenny this time. There's no little thing there. So I was saying I thought the man in black was the grandpa, but maybe it's actually Professor Zazer. I don't know. Overall fun game, but kind of disappointed on the ending, so... That's all for tonight, I guess. Saturday I will be on James Plays Games Twitch with Polar Mike California Dream and James playing Gloomhaven. We will see how that goes, so...